If I can, you can, we can, all we can.
Welcome to the Pepsi Jamaican Flava Spotlight Podcast. I'm your host, Chad Lucci, and my guest, Stalk Ashley. Let's go.
Hey, you know see your ears we a do it. Not no basic, greater the pray. All time anyone paper my J. All of we have the same energy. Hey, we got that flavor, Jamaican flavor. We got that.
Hi.
We meet again.
Yes, it's so nice to see you.
I'm happy that Pepsi, we got our one-on-one like promised. We got a couple questions for you, and I'm sure you know the right answers.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Here and there. What can I call you throughout this interview so we don't have to Stalky?
Yeah.
Ooh, can I ask where that name originated from before we really
Stalk
get into
Ashley?
it? Mm-hmm.
It started first as like a username. It was just a fun username. It was like a command. So Stalk me. I'm Ashley, Stalk me. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was my name.
They said now it's the full name.
Yeah.
Alright, so Stalky, your music is a unique blend of a bunch of influences. We hear different pieces, different cultures coming out. I really want to know, where was your inspiration to start making music? Can you tell us a little bit about that story?
I would definitely say like my first platform was in the church. I used to sing a lot when I was like younger in the church, and that was like my first stage. But when I decided that, I was gonna like fully like get, do music or try it, I was around 19 years old. I was in college. I went to NCU, and then I just couldn't shake the feeling that I was like meant for something more. And so I decided that I was gonna try it. I had no idea it was gonna work or anything, but I was just like, let me at least, try a thing,
Yeah.
And I came to Kingston, and I tried out like how like the recording process would go, like kind of in a studio like this, and I realized that I can't.
You're like, I could do this. This could be my thing. Do you remember the first song that you made?
I do. It was trash.
Ooh, it's trash?
Yeah,
but that
like,
just goes to show the levels that you've come
it
so
shows
far.
Growth, right. Sometimes I go back and listen to it. I'm just like, thank God for growth.
I said, thank God for growth.
Yeah.
So we haven't heard your first song, but we've heard your recent music. And we know that Jamaica has such a rich history of reggae and dancehall. I really want to question you about where you draw from when you're actually doing your craft. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
What themes are coming out? What are you really trying to say and portray out there?
Boy, I would say as a Jamaican, growing up Jamaican in Jamaica, you can't escape music. Like, you can't escape. Like, on every corner, there's someone blasting music. Sunday, when people are clean, music are playing. And so, like, inevitably, it did, like, influence how I sound and how, like, my sound, was kind of crafted. Because I believe, like, being Jamaican, what our flavor is really, like, the dialect. Not only the beat and the rhythm, but, like, how you say every little thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I feel like that definitely influenced and shaped like my music today.
That's awesome. So we know that your music features storytelling. Could you share with us some of the inspiration of one of your most personal or meaningful songs? Like, what song really hits home with you when you're like, yo, I wrote this and I still feel it up to this day?
Ooh, a lot of songs. I would say like I'm definitely a storyteller when it comes to my music. I like to take like listeners on a journey and that you feel like convey the message. But I would say the most recent one that like is more popular is the narcissistic one that I did with Valiant. And like I feel like that song is so real. Like it's something that a lot of women go through, and it's something when I talk about enough, and it's like it just highlights like personal experiences, and just like things that a lot of people go through, and that's really cool that I can get to do that with music.
That is one of my favorite songs from you, by the way. I love that song. That song, you do know how to tell a good story.
Thank you.
Representation in the music industry, now more than ever, we've seen a lot of females emerge.
Yes.
You being one of our famous female artists that we've come from Jamaica. What message are you trying to portray to women that either want to be in the industry or women that listen to your music?
That's deep.
A little deep one.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to portray like being yourself, being like your most authentic self, like being who you are inside. That's most definitely the most important part to me, because like I know it's easy to get like caught up in like, you know, what you think people want to hear from you, or you know, but like what's trending. But in reality, like you, when you're more authentic, when you're most authentic is when like it connects. Like sometimes people are trying to be somebody else when like whole time God wants you to be
literally be yourself,
you know, to inspire people just like you.
I agree. So I've gotten a chance to see you a couple times now perform live, and trust me, you kill it every time. I know live performances are a huge part of an artist's journey. Can you tell me about a time where you truly felt like, yo, this is one of the best performances I've had, this was it? Ooh.
I've had quite a few. I'm so grateful for all the experiences that I've had, and especially now I'm having solo shows everywhere, not only in Jamaica, but like in the US, Canada. It's definitely exciting. So I don't know if I have a favorite one. I just know that nowadays when I touch the stage, it's amazing, and it shows so much growth, because at one point I was so like nervous and shy, you know, when it came to going on stage, but no, it's just amazing every time.
So I know that your music really connects to a bunch of different audiences. How do you see your music resonating to people that are from a different culture or not very familiar with Jamaican music at all?
I see that every day actually. It's like my top streamed, like the person who streams my music the most is a white male from Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it's definitely like interesting to see, because I wouldn't guess that. I wouldn't think that, you know, you're understanding what I'm saying, or even if you're not, you're just really vibing with it, you know. And yeah, I see, as I said, like I mentioned, like traveling, being able to like perform in different places, I can definitely see the crowds get bigger whenever I go overseas, and it's not surprising, but it's more refreshing, you know, to know that like my music is going places, you know,
touching people.
Yes.
What country have you found out that you had a fan from that you were really surprised? You're like, dang, they know me out there?
I think it was Norway.
Oh, they're like, oh, they love some Stalky out in Norway. Oh, okay. So Stalky, we know that you've built your own flavor over the years. What tips would you have for aspiring female artists to really start to get comfortable building their own flavor?
I would say be your most authentic self. And like, if it's something that you truly decide that you want to venture into or you want to do, just invest like time in it. When I first started out and I decided that it's something that I really wanted to do, after trying to record in the studio and realizing that I could do it myself, I saved up and just got like a studio setup that I could just do it at home in the comfort of my own home and my own space. And so I feel like that's the kind of investment and dedication that you want to have, you know, if you decide that you want to like put time in something and like create your own kind of wave. And so I just think, yeah, just do that. Be your most authentic self, because people can smell cap from a mile away. So just,
that was real, eh?
Yeah, just do you.
So I've heard the quote, the proof in your desire is in your pursuit of it. And you've told us that after realizing you started recording, you went and bought your own equipment. Could you tell us a little bit more about your producer side that we're just learning about?
Yeah, I love to. It's at a point now where when I go into a studio, if there's an engineer and stuff, I'll take the session over, because I'm just so used to like, you know, getting out my ideas how I know how to.
It's a pop-up 2 chair.
Yeah, let's just get it, man. Move the microphone from the booth and, you know, I'm just doing, you know. And so, yeah, I really enjoy like producing. I'm as hands-on as possible when it comes to music, because I want to make sure that whatever it is that I'm putting out, my name on it, I am proud to the core. Like, this is me, this is who I am. You know, my lyrics are stuff that I go through or that I write. You know, it's my story that I'm telling. You know, that's really important to me.
Oh. So we know that your songs are your stories, your feelings, what you're writing. and a lot of times they've come in collaboration with other artists.
Yes.
I'd love to know one of your favorite collaborations you've done to date, and two, a dream collab that you have probably maybe secretly lined up for the future.
I love all my collaborations. Like, you can't ask somebody what their favorite song is. Like, for me, I love all my children. That's like asking a mother which one is their favorite.
Can't
like,
even do it.
No. I love all of them. And dream collab, oh my god, I have so many. But I'm gonna list a few.
They're watching right now.
Yeah,
they're watching.
Doja.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, girl. Call me. I definitely want to do that. I also want to do I see myself doing a nice like a Drake feature. There's also this guy called Jacob Collier, which is, he's just impeccable to me. He's musical, like he's a musical genius. And
what
I feel
genre?
like I can't even tell you.
You can't even tell.
They
say just flavorful.
Full of flavor. He does everything, and yeah, I would really love for that to happen. University.
That's awesome. Well, I'm personally looking out for that Drake one. Cause I know that one would shot. You know, I'm waiting on that one.
Yeah.
But beyond music, are there any other creative pursuits that you have? Like, what's a hidden hobby about Stalky that we don't know?
Stalky has a lot of hobbies.
Ooh.
I'm a creative at heart, so I love to create everything, any medium where I can, like, you know, I do my own hair, I do my own makeup, I do my own nails, I sew, I do it all. Yeah, like when I knew that I wanted to become an artist, I just made sure that I could do everything myself. So I could just stay home and just do everything that I need in order to touch a stage right now and not have to, you know.
Yeah, not have to depend too much
anyone.
And not know what's going on either. Because not knowing is even worse than not being able to do it. Alright, and my final question for you, could you share one of your favorite Jamaican artists that has influenced your flavor over these years? Like somebody say, yeah man, they got their thing on lock. I need to have my thing on lock when I get there like that.
Yeah. Okay. I would definitely say that I'll tell you like a backstory. My brother and I, we were fans of Alkaline, like super fans. We would like always recite his lyrics and just, you know, always follow his career. And I don't know, I developed an affinity for Alkaline even because I feel like that was something that me and him had in common, and we really, you know, just loved to, you know, listen to him, follow his career. And it even inspired me, you know, to just like keep pushing, keep going on.
Sure that he's watching you right now. He's so proud of the Stalky that you have become, having fans recite your own lyrics just like, and you have devoted fans just like you guys were once devoted fans. Stalky, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for answering my question.
Thank you for having me.
And this brings us to the end of our episode. I hope you guys enjoyed just half as much as we enjoyed shooting it for you. Don't forget to blast your Jamaican flavor, because you can. We'll see you in the next episode.
Blast your Jamaican flavor, because you can. Yeah.